What do you do when you know what to do, but you just can't find the energy to do it? How can you be a productive mom when you feel unmotivated? Welcome to Plan, Prep, Pray. Hey girlie, my name is Wendy and I am a homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 4 little ones. And on this channel, I talk about productivity tips, methods, and resources because peaceful presence can be found when you are a good steward of your time. It seems as if the list never stops and that your mind is constantly racing and that you just need to catch your breath. First things first, check your vitals. Check your vitals. Do a self-assessment. Figure out what is going on with yourself. Do you need to brain dump? Do you need to eat? Do you need to sleep? Do you need to take a bath? Do you need to get ready for the day? What is it that is causing you to feel unmotivated from inside? So as my husband will say, check your vitals. Next thing I'll say is remember your why. Remember your why. Remember why you have these systems in place. Remember why you are doing all that you are doing. Make sure that your why is so strong that it will push you through this unmotivation that you're feeling. Because having a strong why is everything. So why do you need to meal prep? Is it so that you can have more freedom throughout the day? Why do you need to homeschool these kids?
Please get that camera out of my face.
Is it because you feel called to by God? Like, make sure that your why is strong. Make sure that your why is readily accessible because sometimes we forget our why. We be looking for it, searching everywhere for the why. Where'd my why go? And you just cannot find it. So make sure that it is written down, jotted down in your phone underneath the notes app and ready to go because you will need it. Third thing that is always my go-to is accountability. I always either Marco Polo a friend or text a friend or tell my kids. My kids are the best accountability partners. It's annoying how great they are at that. So just find someone to keep you accountable to doing what you need to get done. There's been a lot of times where I'll reach out to a friend and I'll be like, look, I've got this and this to do. I need you to call me in 30 minutes and yell at me if I haven't done it. And that there's something to be said about accountability. God knew what he was doing when he spoke about that. Like, we need community. We need others in our corner to really help push us at times. Now, another go-to tip and trick that always works for me is to set goals with rewards. So for me, it's that eat the frog productivity tip. So make sure that you do the hard things first and then you get to reward yourself with something fun. So I'll be like, okay, if you wash the dishes, then you can spend 30 minutes scrolling. Okay, Wendy, you got this. So setting goals and then with the reward immediately following that goal, a lot of times can give me that little bit of motivation that I need to push through. If you're finding this video helpful, go ahead and hit the like button. That way I know to continue to make these types of things. Another thing that helps me is to do the hard thing first. For me, the hard thing is always the dishes. So get the dishes done. Once the dishes are done, everything else will seem like a piece of cake. So get the hardest thing out of the way, and then the other stuff's in the bag. The dishes are done. Now you can definitely wipe down the table and clean the rest of the kitchen because the dreaded dishes are done. So whatever your hard thing is, for me, I find that a lot of the times I can motivate myself by just saying, okay, if I knock this out, I'm halfway done. Now, the opposite of that is true for me on some days because I'm a woman and I'm complicated, all right? So don't come for me, but I'm complicated. Sometimes I need some little wins under my belt to get me motivated. So sometimes doing the hard thing first is not going to work for me. What's going to work for me is getting like a bunch of little things done. And then I'm like, all right, I'm on a roll. That snowball effect, Now I'm on a roll. Now I can tackle those dishes because the rest of the house is clean. It's only the dishes that are left. I got this. So figure out what works and just get it done. Now I talk about setting priorities a lot. Setting your priorities and getting those things done can honestly let you know what you need to say no to and focus on the things that you need to say yes to. And so I make it a priority. I make it a necessity for me to write down my 3 goals and my 1 thing that I'm going to do for myself for the day. To write these things down that will make me feel as if the day was a win. And then I focus on making sure that those things are done. And if I focus on those things and getting those things done, I feel like, okay, I feel a little more motivated. I feel like, you know what? I can do it if all I have to focus on is those 4 things for the day. It's 4 things. I can do 4 things. Now I've got a whole video on different tips for mommy burnout that I'll link right above for you to check out some additional tips on mommy burnout. And I hope you found this video informative and helpful. And until next time, bye.